Hey, what's going on? That's right, it's your boy back again, KC Boxing. That's right. And like I said, I hate to keep doing this to my dedicated subscribers because I know you all are dedicated because I see that you at least view my videos. And some do leave comments, and I'm very grateful. I'm grateful for the positive comments and the negative comments. At least I'm being heard. As I mentioned, this is a new wave, okay? Mainstream media is dead, okay? It's all about social media. It's about people like us who tries to get the word out directly, honestly, and to the point. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. So that you would get from me. I'm not going to be biased by anyone. If you fuck up on the UK side, I'm going to say something. If you fuck up, I don't care if it's Al Heyman, I'm going to say something on the American side. Nigeria, Japan, China, doesn't matter. I'm going to call it like I see it. And I'm not going to ask dumb ass questions. So, I'm going to get right into it. Okay? Now, Anthony Joshua stepped in it again. That's right. He made another dumb statement, but it's what he's planning on doing. He said he don't want to wait, or he's not willing to wait. Let me put it that way. Let's do it word for word here. Let's do it quote unquote. He's not willing to wait until December the 1st because he starts training in January for the fight in April. No matter who's he fighting, he starts training in April. Now, he can wait a week or two. Soon Deontay Wilder get through with Fury, because December 1st is the date they're going to be fighting, and he doesn't fight again until April the 13th, and that's in Wembley Stadium. Now, the dumb poll that he put out that backfired on his ass, he saw that Deontay Wilder got over half. Most of the people and fans voted for Deontay Wilder. Yes, they did. They voted that they will like to see him versus Deontay Wilder. Now, I'm going to get to Dylan White in 1 second. Now, also, he said that he will have to fight Dylan White because Deontay Wilder will not negotiate. See, the whole reason they was trying to get this signed, as I mentioned, they know Deontay Wilder's stock has risen. And for the UK person that left a comment about no one knows who Deontay Wilder is, well, I put it in writing and answered him back. And I answered him back politely, because that's what I do. You know, this is an opinion channel. You have every right to give your personal opinion. Doesn't matter if I like it or not. You have that right. And I will allow you to have that right. And I will not block you. In the same way, I have a right to discuss how I feel. And, a matter of fact, how I feel right now is that Anthony Joshua is doing a Sean Porter. Quack, quack. Do you understand? A duck make that noise. And I believe he's doing a little ducking there. Because if he wanted to fight Deontay Wilder, first of all, he'd go to his promoter and say, look, Eddie, you got to make this happen. And you got to make this happen now. Now, you know his stock has risen. And don't take my word for it. Take the people in the UK. When he went over there, when he approached Tyson Fury in the ring, he was bombarded by fans. I mean, have you ever heard of the people in the UK screaming out, "Boss Squad, that's a great fighter. Hey, Deontay, where's the right hand at, man?" You know, I mean, we talking about women. We talking about little kids, teenagers, grown men running on the side of his car, crowding his hotel. And his sidekick, he had to say some shit. He said, wait a minute, I thought nobody knew who Deontay Wilder was. Now, does that answer your question, Mr. UK person? Alright? But you're still cool with me. Always leave a comment. Always. You know, and I will answer, like I told from the get-go when I only had 10 subscribers. I will try to answer every last comment if I can. Because you all, the subscribers, is what's important to me. And the viewers that hasn't subscribed, I think it's important too, because they love boxing and they should know about boxing. You know? Sure, I would love for this channel to grow and grow rapidly. You know, it never been done before, but hey, I would love for it to happen. You know, I never had, you know, I always had to do things the hard way, and I never had breaks, easy breaks, or anything like that. But that's okay. But you know how people find money or hit the lottery and stuff. You know, that's, you know, shit like that don't happen to me. You know, I think I found a quarter one time, but that's about it. But anyway, so if he just gonna hold out, I mean, we're talking about just a couple of weeks, because the venue is already taken care of. Because now this is quote unquote from Anthony Joshua. He's saying that it's just too hard to negotiate. Nothing hard about it. Now shout out to Blue Blood for breaking this story. It's nothing hard about negotiations. Deontay Wilder already gave in and said, hey, look, okay, no problem. I'll come to your backyard. Okay? The venue is complete. We already know that. Alright? The venue is completed. We know it's going to be in Wimbledon Stadium. Okay? Now, the date is already secured. Okay? April 13th. Now, only hard part, if you believe it, but like I told you, Deontay Wilder's stock has risen. You know, he's an A-level fighter. And also, his stock not only has risen in America, it has risen in the UK. So, we're looking at least a 60-40 split. And don't be surprised if you ask for a 50-50 split. I mean, we're talking about a man that has no losses. Out of 40 fights, he knocked out 39. I mean, give me a motherfucking break. You should give him your purse. But hey, we know how negotiations go. But that's the only thing left on the table. And when I'm saying it should be easy to make, Eddie Hearns, he's been around the block a few times. Matter of fact, he probably been in the block a few times. And he knows how this works. Al Hammond definitely knows how this shit works. He had worked with many promoters in the music industry and the boxing industry. So, matter of fact, did you know Al Hammond? You know, this is a, you know, just a little something for thought. That he had a brother that boxed. I mean, he wasn't that great, but he boxed for a little while. No, Al Hammond wasn't training him or anything like that, or advising him or anything. Matter of fact, I don't even think Al Hammond was into boxing at that time. But, no, just food for thought. You know, I like to throw, you know, little things out there, not quizzes, but little trivial questions. But, trivial answers. But, so, to me, it sounds like another Kenny and Sean Porter. Because he can make the fight. There's no problem with that. He's already pretty much in shape. Why? Because he just got through fighting Steroid Boy. What's his name? Povetkin. And I was reading, you know, a comment. I'm always looking at other people's pages and reading their comments and what they saying. And it was so funny. One guy said, well, he never tested. He tested positive for steroids, but it wasn't steroids that make you bigger or stronger. Hello? It doesn't matter if it makes it bigger or stronger. Sometimes people use steroids to mask other steroid users. Take, for instance, Luis Ortiz. He got caught twice. Now, his second time is with Deontay Wilder. And Deontay Wilder did the right thing. You know, like I told you, he's a very humble dude outside the ring. He said, I tell you what, you know, God not going to bless you. I'm going to bless you. I'm going to give you another shot. You know, I'm going to give you another opportunity to fight me. Now, if that ain't a pit bull, what is? He talking about the boogeyman of the heavyweight division. Everybody dodged him. Oh yeah, Anthony Joshua did too, with the help of Eddie Hearns. You know, and he still dodged him. That's why Eddie Hearns signed him. That way he can keep an eye on him. He can make sure he don't make no moves that he shouldn't make. So he said, you know what? I'm gonna bless you. All right. Now, of course, Vada had to come in and make sure he's, you know, in tip-top shape. But the example I'm trying to make is that he had high blood medication in the system. Now, he tested positive because of them high blood medication. But the high blood medication is a mask for steroids. So if you take high blood medication, like I have high blood pressure, and when I take my high blood pressure mixed with water pill, if I was on steroid and Vada came and dropped me, they wouldn't see it. But they would see the high blood medication, which I shouldn't have in my system because it's a blocker. So, therefore, that's what this young gentleman was talking about. No. Every fighter whereas the UK people say fighter, they know. I think they have a whole list of banned substances. And he know. Unless he's lying about his age, and it doesn't matter. If you're going to box, you got to get off the shit. Now, if you're not going to box and you got high blood pressure, okay, we get it. But if the cash is right, a doctor is willing to say anything. Trust me, I know. Why? Because I have a cousin who's a doctor that's in Michigan State Penitentiary as we speak. So, therefore, Michigan Federal Penitentiary. So, he had his own practice and everything. Own practice and everything. God damn it. But that's okay. He's on suspension, but he haven't lost his license. But I hope the subscribers and you all can understand what I'm saying. So, Pavakian, he tried the same fucking trick. But he got caught twice, too. And one of the times when Deontay Wilder was on his way over there, he actually had to get off the plane and turn around and come back home. Now, do this man got heart or what? And we talking about Pavakian when he was like at the end of his prime, you know. See, Anthony Joshua got the old Pavakian, you know, the 39-40 Pavakian. See, and Klitschko too. So that's why I say, if you analyze, you know, take the naive shit out your head. Take the home court advantage out your head. Take the love out your head for Anthony Joshua. Okay? Excuse the belts that I really believe is Tyson Fury's, because he never lost them in the ring. You know, put those to the side. And Deontay Wilder put his belt to the side. Now, you mean to tell me, if you put them two in the ring, no, just level, no catch weight, because it's heavyweight, so you don't need a catch weight. And you go in there, who you think would be the better fighter? Well, some people say Deontay Wilder. Some people say Anthony Joshua. Well, see, that's why I say this is a tailor-made fight for the boxing fans. Why? One is explosive, ferocious, have a right hand that will go down the pipe and knock your ass out. He is trained by the best jabber ever in amateur boxing, Mark Brillin. Mark Brillin taught Deontay Wilder how to throw a punch straight. I mean, when he hit Bermain Stavern and knocked him out cold on the ropes, the second fight, he torqued his hips and threw that right just like he was Mark Brillin. That was textbook fighting. Yes, it was. Then, on the other hand, you have Anthony Joshua. Great fighter. Great fundamentals to be a heavyweight. He gassed out, but maybe he worked on that. But if you're going to gas out in the later rounds, you best to try to get him out in the early rounds. Now, we all know Deontay Wilder can take a punch. Why? Because we're seeing the boogeyman hit him with clean shots. He didn't fall. He's still trying to punch when he should have held. See, those are things you learn as you go. And yeah, I believe that man, he's right. You know, he's gonna lose some fights. And never know. Deontay Wilder, he has his hands full too now in December. Now, Tyson Fury's not taking this fight just for money. He gonna get them belts back. He gonna get his name back. And he's the first heavyweight I ever seen that moves the way he moves. So therefore, hey, kudos to him. But I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know if this is a duck tactic or this is just to get Dylan White a shot at the title again. But the fans already spoken on the poll that the unofficial fanboy Anthony Joshua fanboy club put out. Dylan White only 5%, and I believe it's like 4 now. 4% wants to see. White and Joshua, and they know that, and they still gonna put him in there. Yeah, that's what I mean. See. Are y'all? Do you understand now, UK people? I mean, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. But you have to wake up and you have to see what's going on. You know, don't worry about that Hatman strike backs and all these stereotypes and what Spencer Fearon from Sky Sports, what he said and all that. You know, forget all that. You know, go back, do your research. If you have to, go to YouTube. Play back everything Eddie Hearns said. And look how Finkel did, like, what's that detective's name? Joe Kennan. You know, he comes on TV, you know, on ID channel. You know, I mean, people was chanting Wilder, 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 Wilder. And this is after he beat Povetkin. And people don't know who Wilder is? Come on. Let's keep it real. Alright? Let's keep it real. I'm not going to get into this Wilder and Joshua thing again. We had months and months, video after videos, press conferences, interviews, and nothing never changed. They never wanted to fight him in the first place. But people say, wait, what? Sign the paper, sign the paper, sign the paper, sign the paper. And I really tried, subscribers, I really tried to make them understand. Would you sign a contract that says, and I quote and I damn unquote, that if it is a tie among the two champions, then let's just say it was a draw. If it's a draw, then there's no rematch. Do y'all understand? That was done designedly. It was designed for them to say, they knew that they was going to say, are you crazy? We're not signing that shit. And he's smarter than that. He knows that. How does that sound? We're gonna fight him. But if it's a draw, it's no rematch. Well, how are you gonna figure out who the winner is? Or who's the best man? If there's any type of controversy, how are you gonna solve it? See, that makes you then not obligated to fight him a second time. So, there you go. Look it up. Please, stop being naive. United Kingdom is a beautiful country. You all are beautiful people. Sometimes I joke around and, that's just how we Americans are. We're aggressive, especially us, African Americans. We're aggressive. We're bold. We don't take no shit, you say my mama, I say your family, say I kick your ass, I say I kick your ass and your father's ass. That's how we are. Nothing personal. We just straight from the rooftop, motherfuckers. That's all. That's all. We go to church every Sunday just like y'all. We speak English just like y'all, but we speak it with a little slang. That's all. But you got common sense, I got common sense. God gave us 7 senses, and He expects us to use them. And it's time for you all to use them. I'm KQ, KC, Boxing. If you like this channel, this news channel, and where the honesty or the unbiased is going, I need your subscription today. And once you sub to me, hit the icon bell. You will get notified each and every time I upload a video. And also, if you like the content, hell, you like the sound of my voice, hit that like button. If you like the realness of this conversation, of this video, because I do keep it 100. Hell, I keep it 1,000. I don't care who, like I said, fucks up. It could be in America, it could be in Nigeria, it could be Japan, China, UK, it doesn't matter. I'm going to call it out. If a certain channel is wrong, I'm going to call it out. But I'm not going to call out their channel name, though. Because I don't want to trash no one's channel. Because everybody's trying to make it. Everybody loves boxing. That does these channels. They do these channels. And I don't want no one trashing my channel. But honesty is the best, very best policy. And with that, like always, have a good evening. And once again, peace and love.